Welcome to another video. I'll take you for a bit of a lap around my shed. It's a bit of a mess. I'll also give you a bit of an update on Sarge, and we've got some action with Sarge and a few mates. We went for a bit of a wheel there on the weekend. Anyway, catch you after the intro and have a bit more of a yarn. Well, that sounds good. All right, so we have here my new workshop. Don't mind the swag. I got locked out of where I was living, and had to come back to the shed and just roll out my swag. My swag, so I had somewhere to sleep. That was months ago. I've been too lazy to pack it up because it's now got dust in it that I've got to get out. But so this is the office and toilet. We had a bit of an issue with some of the sewer, so I've had to chip the concrete up to get to the sewer line. It's terracotta, of course it is. Yep. This originally had a wall that come along here and here. You can sort of see by the pattern on the floor. So you just sort of walked into this little thing. There was another doorway here, and then it was like a toilet closet. So done away with that, framed that up, and then we're going to bulk that out. Take the timber floor out here. We're going to do a toilet and a shower. So I've got a safety shower for the workshop. Gun safe's going to come out. It's concreted into the foundation. So that's going to be fun to get rid of. And then yeah, just do like a new bathroom setup. This is the original door to the workshop that they just walled off, inside and out. It just had gyprock across it. So that's interesting. Bit funny, I've just temporarily hung the light switch there and everything's just duct taped to the mezzanine. The floor's original to the shed. You can see the office part of the workshop was originally out to here. You can see all the posts coming up through the timber floor. There's some form of like weird coating. We think it's lanolin. I think it used to be an old wool shed. It was built in the 30s. And then over its lifetime, it's been multiple different things. Bicycle mechanic, motorcycle mechanic, engine mechanic. It was a Morris dealership for a while as well, from what I hear. So yeah, it's all timber frame and tin roof and tin walls, 6x6 main posts, and then 5x2 centre supports. And there's skylights every little bit. That one's broken. That's recent. Don't know why it's broken, but it is. Most of the lights in here don't work. All these fluoros are buggered. I had a yarn of a Sparky and the wiring on them's old or something, or doesn't meet the new code, so they've all been disconnected. So I've got LEDs here and that one for the main part of the shed. And then up this end, I'll just go to the other light switch to turn the other half of the shed on. I've got the 3 LEDs on the hoist. They were fluoros and they were broken. I was originally going to take all the wiring out, but they were powered, so I've got LED buttons put in. I bought the shed with the 2-post hoist in it. That goes just out onto the main road. It's a big slider. There was a wall here. We took the wall out to sort of open it up. The only issue we have is the shed was sort of built in 2 parts. So all this top part here was originally timber, like the office, the whole way through. And the bloke I bought it off Lummo, probably 20 years ago, 30 years ago, he got the timber floor cut out in the main part of the workshop and concreted the whole thing. He also had a pit in, but to put the hoist in, he's had to fill the pit in. So somewhere in its life, it had this extension put on, and they concreted that straight off the rip. But they built it in the same style with the big 6-inch main posts and the same support setup. It just doesn't have the steel collar ties like this one does. But yeah, the issue is we've got this step down to go down out here. So that's why I've just sort of stacked everything here. This is everything that was in my other house. It's all going up onto the new mezzanine I've built. I'll take you up there and show you that. So this is just storage at the moment. I also bought it with drill press, grinder, the lathe, 100-ton press, the brake lathe, and an air compressor. I didn't like the air compressor, so I fitted mine. It was only a single cylinder. I've gone to my twin. The whole shed's plumbed with air. So there's a big ring main that comes up and around. I've mounted a 20 metre retractable reel there. There's another one at the end of the shed that was already in it, which is pretty cool. Also, that roller door goes straight out. There's another original little PA door there. That's sealed off from the outside. It's just got a sheet over it. How rad's this lock? Bit of welding wire. And we go into the back alley. So originally, this didn't have the gravel down. I've put the gravel here. It was all just grass and weeds. So sort of another gate out onto the main road. Come out and around. And then I've fitted this roller door. Originally there was, you can see by the down pipes, which I haven't had fixed yet, there was a 5,000 litre water tank there on a tank stand, and there was quite a height difference, well you can see by here. That's where the dirt was here. There was a very high area here for no reason really. So we flattened that out as best we could, but we still needed a bit of fall for the water to run away. We just temporarily knocked that fence up because the one that was there fell down. And the water tank was full and didn't go anywhere. It didn't feed water to the shed. So it was overflowing and undermining its own footing. So it was like on an angle trying to fall into the neighbour's backyard. So we decided to delete that altogether. And then I got given that roller door, so I was like, right out, let's fit a roller door there. So I got access to just get vehicles out here. I can probably put another Daihatsu right here, which is good. Dad's truck's here, leftovers, of course. Windscreen's out of it because I needed the rubber. Little green truck, and then I've got Sarge's tub right at the back here. So I can fit a fair bit out here, which is nice. Pretty nice. What I was planning is I wanted my car trailer to come in here, but it's too wide because of the gate posts. So at the moment I've got that stored at my mate's place out on his property. Along with the ZH, it's stored out there at the moment too, because I don't really have room for it. I've got too much crap in here at the moment until I get everything on the mezzanine. So the shed is 260 square metres, that's including the office. The block is 305 square metres, so that's the extra little tab on the back there. Is the ladder set up? I think it is. No, it's not. Well, I'll set the ladder up and we'll have a bit of a look at the mezzanine. It's not really the right height, but it'll be right. I just sort of poked my head up there. Oh, rightio. Oh, I should have turned the light on. Anyway, so what we have here is 8.5 wide, 6 metres long. So ChatGTP tells me that's 55 square metres of storage, basically. So the plan is these lower truss beams, here, the 3 of them. We're going to lift them up to the height of these higher ones, just so you've got a bit more headspace. Because you can comfortably walk underneath them, but that's like chest height. So I've left a bit of yellow tongue up here because I've got a box up over the top of that end roller door. I've just temporarily swung a high bay light there just so it lights it up for now. It's on an extension lead. And I was just having a bit of an experiment with some shelving there because it does taper off pretty hard on the side. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to be. But I should be able to store a fair bit up here. All of that stuff's got to go on there. So it'll be good. I'll probably even get the trikes up here and everything. So that's awesome. To get up here, nearly fell off. Because stairs and ladders take up so much space, I'm building an elevator. So there's a bunch of parts for the elevator here. That's the winch. I've got the trolleys and the trucks, all the steel sitting underneath the Valiant. Where's the plans? Here we go. So it is engineered. I actually bought the plans to do it. So yeah, it's basically, I'm going to put a handrail around it. But yeah, the winch is mounted on the deck. So it'll be mounted, that blank spot in the wall, that's where the elevator's going. So the winch will be mounted like there. And then the cable sort of comes down and through the trolley of the elevator and then ties to the other side. So that you end up getting a double line pull, so it double rates the winch, which is pretty cool. And the track is electrical uni-strut, which I was a bit sceptical of. They assured me that it'd take the weight, and then when I done my own research, uni-strut's rated for like 1,300 kilos every 300 millimetres, which is insane. And I'm going to have 2 of them. So I should be able to put whatever I want on there, basically. This one's set up to be like 600 by 600, basically stud width. I'm going to double that. So I'll go 1,200 for the tracks, but I'll build the the body of it out a bit wider. I'm planning to have the deck 1500 by a metre. But I couldn't start building that until the mezzanine was done, because I didn't know if there was going to be any sag in it, or yeah, what was happening once the actual true height, once the yellow tongue went on. So I can start building that now, but I've had a bit on this break, so haven't done anything about it. Yeah. So it's all 150 C-purlin. You don't normally have to do cross ties like this. You normally use all thread, but I had heaps of C-purlin offcuts, so I just done it out of C-purlin. Because the shed's 8.5 wide, I had to use 9 metre purling, so I was cutting 500mm off every purling. It was also, instead of being like $50 a purling, it was nearly 100, which is a bit annoying, but all up the mezzanine with the screws and everything cost me about $3,200, so it's not bad for 55 square metres of floor space. And then whilst we were building the mezzanine, we ripped the entire roof off the office. I wish we had done that first, because we could have dropped it down that extra 100mm. Doesn't sound like a lot. I'm not going to go through the effort of dropping it now it's built, but it would have been nice to have it a bit lower. But yeah, the roof of the office was basically falling in. It had a big hanging beam in through here, which had an RHS tie going up and tying it to the roof of the shed. And because this beam was falling in on the office roof, it was trying to pull the shed roof down. So we cut that out. And then while we were going, we just removed the entire roof of the office because it was very poorly built. I don't know if it was what the deal was. There was, like, it wasn't even made square. There was like trusses going this way and that way, and then diagonal bracing that didn't do anything. It was a mess. So our plan was to pull, once we started the mezz, we were going to pull the roof of the office off. I was going to run top hat and then gyprock it. But now I'm honestly probably just going to leave it as it is. I don't mind the look of the purlins underneath from the inside of the office. That doesn't really bother me. I'll come up with some form of lighting in here that works. At the moment it's all just duct tape together. And yeah, there was a water leak here, so this bit of gyprock hadn't had gypsum left in it, so we've cut that out. I might have to just de-gyprock that entire wall. The plan is to have a kitchenette run along here, so I have I guess a fridge will go there, and then cupboards and sink, whatnot. So we'll tie all the plumbing in when we're doing the shower toilety thing in here. Run some water lines through there, so we can have hot and cold running water in the office, because at the moment I've got cold water there, but I quickly fab that table up, and the only other sink is all the way at the other end of the workshop, down next to the air compressor. So it was a bit of a bugger. You go to the toilet and you'd have to walk to the other side of the workshop to wash your hands. So I quickly fabbed up that bodgy little sink in there to make it a little easier. Pot belly come with it. I've modified it. It didn't work very well, so we've adapted it. Yep. And swampy come with it too. That actually works remarkably well. I've had to fix the water line feeding it because there was a break right there where the joiner is. But other than that, wasn't too bad. So, probably enough of me yabbering on about my workshop. We'll have a bit of yarn about Sarge now. Right, so this is a car, customer car basically, so it's the bloke I work for out Cobar Way. He picked this up and he just wants me to go through it front to back, and he's part of our car club, so he's joined the car club, so he wants it registered through the car club while it's out here. But yeah, he just wants me to go front to back. 318 V8, torque flight 727. It actually runs really nice considering it's been sitting for 15 years. Yeah, so I'm working on that a little bit when I get time. I've already done a few things on there. The roof console had fallen out, I fixed that. Dash lights weren't working, little other sides. But anyway, on to Sarge. As you can see, it's back on the lift. Big tyres, everything. There's also, I don't really show you with the front, might be able to show you the back though. There's also a plate on it. We're Rego, baby. Yeah. So, we got it pink slipped, and then that night, as you can see, by the old diff housing and knuckles and everything all over the ground, that night I immediately come back here and we put the sprung over diff back in it. So, rip tear bust. And then we went for a wheel yesterday. which I put some videos up. We did have some minor issues. Can I get around there to even show? Yeah, I can. I'll squeeze through here. For now, I haven't built the fuel tank for it. So for now, just to run it, I just pinched the fuel tank out of Dad's little truck. Fair enough, no worries, throw it in there. It has a blocked fuel pickup. So the fuel feed is currently a hose in the filler neck with a rag wrapped around it. We found that out in the river, which was super bad. It also has a hole in it. Luckily I didn't fill it all the way. There's a crack in the tank about that level somewhere around the back. We found that when we were pressurising the tank trying to bleed the fuel up to it. Other than that, nothing really has changed. Starts, runs, drives, does its thing. It worked really well off-road, which you'll see in the videos. It was mainly dirt and sand, so no rocks or anything. But yeah, it's all bolted together. Got my historic book over there to sign it out, and yeah, it was good driving around. Had a lot of fun. So we'll jump into the action. So we went out with Benny in his F truck, and then Tom, who's the president of the car club, he's got a 45 with a 308 in it. It's all engineered in that. So I went out with Tom and his 45 as well. And then Bergman jumped in his little, well, he's an 80 Hilux and took that, but it's on stock tyres and that. So he done a bit, but didn't want to push it too hard. Yeah, so right, I'll start showing you what we did yesterday.
Hang on.
First run in Sarge, registered. Gonna go for a bit of a test roll down the river here where we normally go riding the quads. I've been in his Effie, Tom in his 45, and Berger in his Hilux here. High range, so we should be right. Oh, gee, bumpy. I'm going to guess them front shocks are a little bit short. Feel like they're bottoming out. Well, that just stopped. After a minor breakdown of a plug pickup in the fuel tank, we've jerry-rigged the facet pump into Sarge and we're good to go. Strong steering is. Matt. Berg's having issues over there. The clickety-clack of the 45, some worn out CVs. That's got a really cranky 308 in it. Well, I guess I'll line up and do my go. turn circle. Come on, baby, get around. Let's run dozer through here. This is a lot flatter. Have a look at the conga line, eh? A couple of months back it was real boggy down here, so let's see how we go. That's not too bad actually. I thought it'd be worse with all the rain we had lately. There's still some wet spots around here. What's Benny doing up here? Turn around. Must have gotten lost again. Oh, no, we're going down. Dip there. Alright, line up for my go. So here we go here. Geez, a bit of a drop off actually. Ooh, doing a real good job of filming too. Hey, that's not good. Potato, 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 potato. I don't know. Probably gonna have to bounce it up. No diff locks. Getting serious now. Oh, it wants it. It wants it.
Oh, same as
It would have had it. First and revving. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh, I got it. too steep. We're going to have both feet. Oh yeah. Does have a bit of a lump right at the bottom of it, like you were saying. Yep. Could have seen that coming.
Oh, he's not getting up that.
Nah.
I don't think so.
The guidance instead of laughing.
Now Ben's does the track in. We should be right.
When the airbags go off.
See how the big Luxy bus goes down him, eh?
You're really there, bud. Fucking rough commute.
Yeah, she's hard.
Fucking sick.
Just push that track in, it'll be right.
You're right, steady, mate. You just bulldoze it right now.
Bingo.
It does the same thing as me and sober.
Yeah.
Might go with a Tom win.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have that stopper. Click, 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 click.
USA ain't doing real well, lad.
Two Japanese rigs up here. Up. Bit of flood.
I don't think he's getting that, Pope. I don't think he's getting it, man. Since the start of my one Nah, you let off.
Oh, shit.
You'll see like that?
Mate,
Have you tried?
don't keep it flat.
Yeah, it's just got them couple of shit bits on. Oh. Hey? Yeah. Yeah, fuck. We're waiting, Ben. Hey, Ben, this is the video, Shane. Stop. You gotta do the fucking... What is it, Jim Carrey hit the steering wheel with your head, she'll start then.
F1 Diddley's got a hot starter motor, so she's just sitting here cooling down, and we'll see if Mad Tom can get this far right line. Snowplow. Yep. Almost. Should have done that first time.
Snap an axle.
Yeah.
Just fourth gear. What are we doing here? Do you want me to push down on the tray? Now he's hitting the bumper.
There you go. Just look like over here. But we won't flip, you'll just fall off the bank. You're out now.
He was almost there.
Shame going on here.
Man, that carb is just terrible, eh?
Oh, that truck blokes talk up a big game.
Another day in the bush. was lazy and I haven't aired down, so we'll see how far we go before we've got to get real serious. Left hand down, reverse. See if we can get your foot up, tyre up on this rock. Left hand down, hard lock. Yep, keep coming. Nice and gentle. Okay. Yep, I'm noticing. Keep coming. No. Probably have to come down here. Yeah. .11 turn now. Well, you might get it there. You might get it there if you go hard lock left now and come around here. Okay. You come this way. Oh, done. Yes. See if we go forward a bit. Nah. Stitch him up here. There you go. Straighten up and go back. Or not. Yeah, she dug a fair hole.
Come forward.
Now go back.
You'll clear that, keep going. Same lock there.
Oh. It's full drive. Hooray!
out. Benny's got night shift in a handful of hours, so just went for a quick lap. Head back through here and pop back out on the highway. Bit bummed that I lost my snorkel lid on the highway, but oh well. That's the way she goes sometimes. That's truck driving. Your girl's not really made to do this sort of stuff, but it's doing it. Getting it. Benny's beached himself on a rock. Benny's drag link. Didn't see it in a big pile of shit, unfortunately, so now I've got to pull him off what's left of this rock. Good bugger. Well, we'll run the winch out and get him off this rock and get him back into town. Yeah? Yeah, I don't like snatching off the winch drums, pulls the rope through. Didn't see it. Yeah, no. Ooh, it took a good chunk out of that rock, eh, with the radius rod. I left the old winch clutch and disengaged. That will do it every time. Looks like Ben might have snooked himself over there. He popped up onto the bank, but I think he's treed in, so we'll run up here and have a look at it. See if we can find him a way out. There's a lot of trees over there. I don't know what he's planning to do. Maybe he's dropping back down the bank. We'll pull up on the flat here and go over. Ready? Have you on to him? drop them back down into the bank. Well, get back down in the river, I guess.